How's it going, everyone? It's CodyBPyrotechnics and welcome back to the channel. Now, it has been a while since I featured some raccoon fireworks on the channel, and this is one of my favorite brands of all time. So I figured I'd get you a short video today. It's not going to take that long, but I think we're going to create a really nice mini firework display with this. There was a noise over there. Now, this looks like a case of fireworks, but it's not. This is, in fact, one firework, and I have one of their smaller 350-gram cakes next to it to show you the size of this one firework cake. Now, you might be wondering, aren't firework cakes this big illegal? Because that would make them over 500 grams, right? Well, that is why Raccoon Fireworks has developed a Pro line. To purchase Pro line product, you do have to attend PGI or Skywars in Missouri. They run you through a course, and if you pass, you can get a certificate which you can submit to these online firework companies, and then you can purchase this stuff with the peace of mind that you know what you're doing and you know how to light it off safely. So before we talk about what's in the giant box over there, let's show you this thing. It's called Straight Whistling to Truno. I think that's how that's pronounced. Truno is another word for a snowball effect, if you know what I mean. I guess it doesn't matter, it's Pro line we're talking about anyway. You have to get certified to buy this stuff. It's a salute. This is a salute cake. There, I said it. It's got 1-inch bore size and it's 36 shots, and the duration here is 16 seconds. So this thing isn't all gonna fire at once. I know that you've seen me use stuff like that where it whistles to a report and it all fires in 1 second. But this one's gonna be more one at a time. Now, the scary part about these things is they sometimes like to go wherever they want. If this rocket engine leaves the cake sideways, it's gonna go sideways for a while. So have a water extinguisher on standby if you're gonna be shooting these things off. You'll notice that the Pro line cakes come equipped with not only a fuse, but a port for your E-match, and they always come with a backup fuse in case you want to script something in like that. I know that would be especially useful in finales, and in fact around the 4th of July, I'm going to have a couple examples of where you can utilize both of these fuses. If you have multiple items in your finale that you think may finish before something else, well, you can certainly script in this part too to try to make it catch up to whatever you're shooting in your finale. That took me way too long to say. Now we're gonna talk about this big boy right here. So opening it up, the first thing you'll notice, number one, is it's in a bag. And there's not just one firework cake in here, there are 3 of them. This is what you call a compound firework cake. You guys probably know these as 1-1 cakes, but now we're calling them compound cakes because it's a Pro line thing. The goal here is to get all of the cakes connected at the top, like you see pictured here, with one fuse exposed to start it, and then these leader fuses that attach in the middle to keep it going. It's pretty self-explanatory. I think these igniters twist lock together. And actually, you can leave this thing right in the box too. I don't even think you're supposed to take them out of the box at all. So this is what we're gonna do here. This is our main fuse, which means we will be lighting it right here. Now, I did not bring my firing system out here, which is a good thing. It also comes with a green fuse. And then you have your backup fuse here. And then you see this green tape here. This is where you take your igniter, and we'll just demonstrate this for you. And you put these two together. You gotta remove the white cap, but this is what it's gonna look like when you attach them. You're just gonna line that thing up with that little slit, and then they twist together. One thing that I wish I would have known before dabbling in the Pro line stuff is that you have to be really, really careful with this here, because sometimes this cake shot on the last one can rip that out and the next one won't fire, which is a real shame. But I think to get around that, you just kind of have to tape it to the edge of the box so that doesn't happen, because it has happened to me before. So basically, to simplify that, don't do this, do this. And then we will connect the last one here. We'll show you that again. We'll try to get you guys an up-close shot of this here one more time, and maybe some better lighting. I know there's a lot of wind out here too. It's kind of tough out here, but this is all you want to do. So you line them up, get it in the divot, and then boom, you twist it, it'll lock in place. You can tug on that thing, it'll never come off. And then you would just take some duct tape and tape this down to the side, which we're gonna have to do. But I don't have any duct tape, so we're gonna hope for the best. Now, one other thing that I noticed is this backup fuse. So the reason I'm making this video is because I wanted to see, can we connect this to another raccoon cake? I'm thinking that we can. So we obviously would want this to go into the main fuse, which would be here. And let's see if there's a twist lock capability on this. And there is. Look at that. So what we can do, this is optional, is we can put this cake right here in our show, and we can connect it together even though this item did not come within this compound cake box. And at the end it's going to look something like that. So you can attach finales to these things or other effects if you want it to go off at the end. Since it does follow the last cake, this should probably be some sort of finale, and since it's going to have loud reports in it, I figured why not? We're going to try this out for once. Well, I'm pretty sure it's dark enough to shoot off this raccoon compound cake with the whistling tails to salutes cake here on the end that we just piggybacked off of this one. Now remember, this is a compound cake, so it's going to look like a giant 1-1, but it's actually 3 cakes in total. You want to make sure, again, that these are pulled off to the side as best you can if you don't have duct tape. And we are ready to light this off. We got Cade on the torch tonight. This is his first time seeing a compound cake, and one of this caliber. Oh yeah. It's like a fireworks show in the box. Wow! Oh my goodness! We got blue horsetails! Nice green. Scrambling comets. Wow! Oh my God! Where do I point the camera? Holy crap! It's like the end of times! You can still hear it! Well, that right there is how you do it, boys. Stop overpaying when you can get your certificate and pick up these bad boys.